Hi, this is Dr. Howard Rosenthal, and here are 32 exciting test tips to help you get started, boost your exam score, and conquer the enemy, test terror. Ready to roll? Awesome. Let's dive right in. Human growth and development. Piaget's centration. In the pre-operational stage, ages 2 to 7, children focus on one aspect of a situation and ignore others. For example, if you cut a sandwich in half, the child might think that 2 pieces are more than the original. They're kind of missing the big picture. 2, congenital, a fancy term for something present at birth. 3, conservation. In Piaget's concrete operational stage, ages 7 to 11, children who master conservation now understand that cutting a sandwich does not change the amount of food. Remember, both conservation and concrete start with a C, so this is an easy one to remember. 4, Freud versus Erikson. Freud's stages are psychosexual, while Erikson's are psychosocial. Social and cultural diversity. 5, lavender ceiling. This refers to the invisible barriers LGBTQ+ people face in job settings. It's like an unofficial glass ceiling for professional advancement. 6, bamboo ceiling. Similar to the lavender ceiling, but specifically for Asians, often refers to trying to land leadership and management roles. 7, glass ceiling. This term is used for barriers women face in career advancement. 8, Milgram's experiment. Stanley Milgram's obedience to authority study is often referenced to explain extreme behaviors such as those seen during the Holocaust. Counseling and helping relationships. 9, Gestalt therapy. Fritz Perls believed dreams are the royal road to integration. 10, systematic desensitization. Joseph Wolpe's method for treating phobias can be used both in individual sessions and in groups. 11, reality therapy. Robert Wu Bolding. Yes, Robert Wu Bolding is a prominent figure in reality therapy. 12, REBT. In rational emotive behavior therapy, IB, yes, that's B as in boy, stands for irrational belief, a concept created by Albert Ellis. Group counseling and group work. 13, AA, an example of a 12-step group. 14, self-help groups. AA is also considered a self-help group. 15, 12-step groups. Groups like AA typically don't have professional counselors or therapists as leaders. 16, mutual aid groups, another popular exam term for self-help groups. Career development. 17, RIASEC, that's RIASEC, RIASEC model, created by John Holland. This model includes S for social roles such as counselors, teachers, and social workers. 18, Anne Rose career theory. Rose theory includes fields and levels. 19. What color is your parachute? Richard Nelson Bowles authored this classic, usually rated as the best-selling job hunting book of all time. 20. Resume tip. After grad school, leave your high school accomplishments off your resume. Focus on your undergraduate and advanced graduate degrees. Assessment and testing. 21. IQ scores. An IQ test with a mean of 100 and SD of 15 means 2 SDs above the mean is 130 and 2 SDs below is 70. Check out page 698 of my purple book for a diagram. 22. IQ range. Roughly 95% of all IQs fall between 70 and 130 or plus minus 2 SDs, that's 2 standard deviations from the mean. 23. T-scores. A positive 1 SD is a T-score of 60. 24. More T-scores. A negative 1 SD is a T-score of 40. And 2 SD above the mean would be a T-score of 70. Will they ask you this on the exam? Probably. Can you answer it correctly? Absolutely. Professional orientation and ethical practice. 25. Client boundaries. Never, ever, ever engage in a romantic or sexual relationship with a current client. 26. Ethical codes. ACA and NBCC ethics are guidelines unless your state has made them law. Then, of course, they are laws. 27. Licensing. Counselors are licensed by the state, not the federal government. 28. Privileged communication. This is a legal term that's usually covered in ethical chapters of textbooks, meaning that the privilege belongs to the client, not the counselor. Research and evaluation. 29. Formative research. Example, rating your professor after each and every lecture. 30. Summative research. Example, rating your professor at the end of the semester. 31. Multiple submissions. Submitting the same work, that is to say a journal article, to multiple journals is considered an ethical violation. 32. Using your own books. Counselor educators can ethically use their own authored books in the classroom. Always use this information alongside my purple book, the new orange book, the Master Lecture Series, and the Human Services Dictionary. Listen to this a few times and let me know if you want more videos like this. Finally, my www.howardrosenthal.com website has just been overhauled from top to bottom. It includes options to buy, options to rent to buy, hardback books, softback books, ebooks that will read you the text, okay? Text to speech. And finally, high quality, crystal clear, audible, and audio books. Keep the faith. I'll be rooting for you every day. Have a terrific one. Dr. Howard Rosenthal.